That's what I'll make tonight.
Fresh fruit.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Of course they're flowers. Moon pie.
Off to the freezer! My will embodied! This'll pack a punch. You're stuck now! Shimmer!
Let me amuse
Judgment!
Look at me. Just once more.
The pinnacle of excellence! No recipe, no problem! Yeah! Huh. Do your master's bidding! Transfiguration! Huh. Ever seen one of these? Huh. Huh. The hunt is on! Punishment! Judgment! Blink! A little amuse-bouche! Yeah! Deuce on the loose! This'll pack a punch. Take your true form!
There you are, Look at me. Just once more.
when I grew up. Let's get going. There are people who need our help. Add Astro. Add Astro. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too. She was just helping them sort through their things. How did your chat go?
That was fast. The call only just ended.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all.
Albedo examines St. Johnny's
If I
notes.
might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement Renee's theory of the 4 Orthants.
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
You overestimate me, Albedo.
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! go, Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academia is paying off big time.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked Albedo and I to come here?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! Can you hear us? No response. I guess he's in hibernation.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution to your computing problem.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me.
Alright, now to get my dishes cleaned.
Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always react so hysterically to everything?
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete strangers. It's very bad manners.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that kind of confidence?
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See?
Wish
This
I
is
was
why
known.
I can't be bothered to explain myself. She recognizes no one's skills but her own.
Alright, watch out, little gremlin. I'm gonna be
Okay,
getting some stuff
fine.
up here.
I'll hear you out. So, tell me, how do you propose to solve my computing power problem?
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed to cope with that volume.
Yeah, this is how
Easier said than
computer
done.
geeks understand
Only
everything.
Irminsul can handle that kind of...
Hmm.
Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't just plug my formula directly into the ley lines.
No. Yeah,
You
exactly.
should be able to tell that I'm not human, right?
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Fontaine's. It's a completely different system.
Conryan, to be accurate.
Conrian, to be precise.
Conryan.
I'm what they would have called a puppet. Puppets need an energy source and processing
Oops,
power.
sorry, girl. Sorry.
The artisans who built
okay?
them sought out the materials most
Oh,
suited
sorry.
for that purpose.
I'll be done.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, I'll allow you to borrow my core for your calculations.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. That came out of
From
nowhere.
a silver white tree. Which makes it a small part of Irminsul.
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who in the world could have built you?
That would have been right.
Are you sure
A
about
Shogun.
this?
A Raiden.
A puppet without its core will cease functioning
The
completely.
Electro Archon.
And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this. You do realize that, don't you?
I can put two and two together. Yes. No need to rub it in.
I won't
you're
lie
right.
to you. This has never been done before. I cannot guarantee your safety.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
with the doctor,
I'm
yeah, no,
prepared
it
for the
doesn't matter.
worst.
No safety's guaranteed until
Did you
he's
two actually
removed.
talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Well, yes, we are.
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me, and I trust you.
And she's gonna get flustered over that now.
Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Way to make a girl
Honestly,
flustered.
I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use.
What the
So
hell's
I'm
underneath
sorry,
here?
but I can only show you a
that's
sketch right
okay,
now.
that's what.
This
What
is
am I?
what the core
Trash
looks
bags?
like.
Alright,
A silver white
that's it.
branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
Depends on how quick we get this done.
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't sustain any damage.
I think I know why you called us here now.
Because you're wondering, folks,
Someone needs
while this
to
is
watch
running in the
over his
background,
body
I'm rearranging
and
my
make
room
sure
a
it's
little bit.
protected until the process completes.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two. And the Traveler. And the Traveler will have other work to do.
Alright, that should work. Now I just gotta figure out where the hell to put those at. Because I gotta reorganize everything on my...
He
Look
will
at that.
have our undivided attention.
Aww, Hat Guy.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily on my end. I'll call everyone in for a meeting once the results are out.
Syndrome returns to her initial question. She and Albedo are in in-depth conversation. As they usually tend to be. You, Paimon, and Durin stand next to Hat Guy, keeping watch over his silent body. You've never seen him in this state before. Yeah, it looks like a Buddhist monk meditating right now.
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A quiet death should have been my fate long ago.
You
A
don't
core
understand,
is
dude.
completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be a true replacement for what I sought. But in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Pretty funny when you think about it. It's like the punchline of my entire life.
Your creator, your mother, basically wants
Do you think there's
you to
any
find your
difference
own way
between
in
a
life.
puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another samsara. I have already experienced both a past life and a next life. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression? Isn't this a good thing?
Somewhat, and yeah,
Jody
it's a
will
solid.
succeed, won't she? She has to.
She will. We all have to persevere until this is over.
Oh,
That's
alright,
right. And I'll protect you all until a moment of victory arrives.
There you go, big girl. Alright, I'm done moving my room around, girl. You suddenly feel the concept of time has become blurry. It rushes forward for you, but yet marches backwards every step that Columbina takes. Silent, yet turbulent. Dotori's words echo in your ears. These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. Not sure, don't remember what four divisions you was talking. You may be deranged, but you understand as well the rules of the world which now test you all. Alright, now I get this back in here now. Just gotta figure out what to do.
Who are
Alright,
you?
there.
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, goodness. You recognize me? Well then, what's your name? Columbina. Columbina Hyposelenia.
Pardon my folks.
Hyposelenia? What a lovely name. Did you choose it yourself? It
Coffee time.
was a joint effort between me and my friends. Friends? You mean your friends in the heavens? Huh?
sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize. Hang in there. Let me introduce you to my older sisters.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses? Arya and Canon?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that mean that our story goes on into the future? Oh, I guess that wasn't the best question to ask. It's alright. We were prepared for that possibility. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long my sisters and I have been here by this point. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon.
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you. She tends to talk a lot.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you.
Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first Descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor did they seem to
more
harbor
lore
ill
drop,
intent
folks.
towards this
More
world.
lore drop.
We coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change and dominate the world.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat.
And it proved to be ill for Tevat, to be honest.
All right. Cannon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. Or perhaps they feared them. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives were lost.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
Yep.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war in the future.
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat, where they continue to rule to this day. And the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
Yep, their inaction
What of the
led to that.
moons? Are there still 3 moons in Teyvat skies?
Pretty nuts, sweetheart.
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here, aren't you?
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it were outright destroyed.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
Then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
all the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Indeed.
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
Oh, no more actually by accident than anything else, but hey.
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. And identify nodes of potential change. Secondary process, scan for moons. Still 4. The number
Still
of
makes me
moon
happy.
arrows hasn't
This is one of the
changed.
few things that makes me look forward to actual
me
AI.
Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variables.
Not to replace us,
Variables
to
in the
be amongst us to
world.
help us.
I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Are there any variables there? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone
Well,
be?
if they can die, that won't make them immortal. It's a contradiction to the word definition of the word itself.
I've got it! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made that assumption ourselves. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or artificial. Get them out of my search results!
Arguing with herself.
Why? It says 3 moons still exist into that, even after excluding the moon marrows. But
wrong.
We know for a fact that 2 of them are dead. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to moons that have lunar authority and remain alive. Why? Why is it still 3? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
The world lied to you. Not so much her pulling the wool over. It's the Heavenly Principal who pulled the wool over your eyes.
So,
they really want to maintain their grip on the world.
You think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot. Such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power, opening the moon gate at her command.
Hold it, I missed
It would
something.
also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave, and why time flows in reverse there.
In the messages she sent, Columbina
So
promised
it's up to
us she'd
Columbina
find
to
a
save
way
her
to
sisters.
return, but we have no way of knowing how, when,
Because she
or
was,
where this might happen.
since she was able to be born outside
The
the moon.
fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait for her.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago.
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so touch and go. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's Har might be an anchor that she left behind, as a sort of future waypoint. This could also explain why Luana's Har is always by the traveler's side.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill to allow Columbina to return to the present.
This is how critical thinking goes about
What
folks.
could they be?
There's Alice coming in with
Hello?
the 4-1.
Listen
Nope,
up.
wrong.
This is
Mariner.
extremely important.
Next, Nefer and Nicole present their hypothesis. As this impossible mystery finally starts to unravel.
Is Columbina alive? But she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and Tevat's sky.
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm so delighted for her.
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay? All of you had better keep trying to think of solutions.
How can
I
the
gotta love,
dead moon still
gotta love
live?
Syndrome.
And Luanatar.
It's hard to believe that's what will happen in the distant future.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tevat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Tibet. That's so lovely. I always wanted to go down there and have some fun.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this space will eventually bring us back here.
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
It does
Everything
explains a lot with
ultimately converges
why it
here,
happens to Columbina.
at the moment when Nibelung imprisoned us.
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of my soul remains in reality.
Kuvaki. What is that?
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nodcry, the land from which the moons arose.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the parted vat you say is called Nodcry. But there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki hyposelenia? Maybe if we see it, it'll make more sense.
Okay.
I'm guessing the Kuvaki didn't appear until she was born. Probably.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land. Even the creatures who live there have adapted to its influence.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world
Probably because of the
before we were
heavenly principle,
imprisoned.
more likely.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us?
They're so curious.
This is so strange. Why would their reality differ so much from mine?
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need trilunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean... you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess would be a very painful process. And if anything goes wrong, it could tear you to pieces.
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Niblin constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere in his war. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Well, that's quite the hypothesis.
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure out what we're meant to do to help Columbina?
God, I forgot how
Columbina?
worn out these are.
What do you need from us?
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite. Nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal.
I think she'd leave us a message.
Albert Camus, one of my favorite quotes.
You don't
It's
think
basically a summation of my
she'd write it down
existence.
on a stone tablet somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it, do you?
Seems unlikely. Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues like this.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rehir of Solnari, and with whom we celebrated
Steven
Moonfire
Weinberg.
Night.
Very much.
She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things, even our unique strengths and abilities. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago, what would she do? Oh.
They figured it out. Right. Alright, let me double check myself here. See if I missed something. While I was changing my room around a little bit. Alright, that part I got. I'm still in hopes that somewhere in the hopes that we'd find it. Unlikely. Alright, yeah.
Traveler, You once said that those golden ripples also appeared when Luanatar was born. What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to the real world, but for some other purpose? If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Rarer's past through his heart!
Ah.
Wait.
Those gifts.
If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, your eyes, they'll...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. Looking this far back into the past, it'll surely blind me.
Damn, that's what
But
it's called
it's our only
risk,
chance.
extreme
This is
risk
the only
taking.
way.
But sometimes
Boss.
extraordinary threats
We spoke
require
about this
extraordinary
once,
risks.
a long time
All
ago.
or nothing.
Do you remember what I said, Yehoda?
Or as the youngsters would
The
say
day I
nowadays,
lose
you
my
shoot.
sight,
In other words,
the
shoot
curatorium
your
of
shot.
secrets will be yours to run.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected.
Wait, what day? Her becoming the boss of the curatorium? Oh, wow, Nefer was actually planning on it? Ah, well then.
I need to know you'll honor our agreement, Yehoda.
Oh, so she did have a contingency
Promise
plan.
me.
And Yehoda happens to be a very
Yes.
promising one.
Boss Neff,
Understand?
I promise.
Are you sure you don't want some time to think this through?
Alright,
What
got
is
dusted.
there to think through?
Polishing time.
I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost criminal that I got away with it for this long.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your behalf. And if you really do lose your sight, I'll visit your office every day and make sure you're well looked after.
These two are like...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying to scare me into backing out?
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking to calm your nerves.
All right,
Indeed.
enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
Alright, where did I put my damn... Alright, where did I put my alarm clock at now? Oh, right there. Silly Billy. Rabbit's such a silly sausage sometimes. Yes, I am, folks. Alright, let's see here. What else can I think I know what I could put there.
Good. Now give me some space.
I could put these over there, as I usually do.
Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Trilunar Authority, Kuvaki, and the sole surviving moon, the Frost Moon, I think I might know how to get back. But
Alright,
I will
let's see
need
if
my
this...
sister's help. Time to go talk it over with them.
Alright, back to the action, so I gotta pause what I'm doing. Yeah, I guess this thing hasn't been fully charged yet. Alright. Let's see if I can't fully charge it and see what happens afterwards. And if that mini speaker still isn't working by then, I guess I'll have to just toss it. I didn't think it would go kaput without being used for for only a few months. Okay, shoddy craftsmanship indeed. Alright.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears. What do you propose?
That voice sounds familiar. It almost sounds like Afia Yu.
Have you decided what to do? I hope it's not too dangerous. You really scared me when you said that thing about not leaving here alive. Come on, let's go find the other two.
Alright, let me do a little something real quick. I'm gonna get changed into some shorts, folks. Starting to become big and hot in my room, even with the fan running. And plus, I really would like to do self-massage a little bit in a minute here. So give me 2 minutes tops, or maybe less. And pow! Told you I'd be done quick. Oh, did I feel what I thought I felt? I did. I'm gonna have to take some scissors to this. Do I have my scissors? Yes, there they are. Cut these loose strings off. Starting to fray. No! I love these shorts. Alright. Oh, well. I'm a bit clingy, folks. I don't like getting rid of things just because it starts to become old and worn. I'm a greedy man, what can I say? And greedy doesn't mean wanting more. It means staying attached to. Wanting more, that would be lust.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment, and then be reborn in the future with the help of my friends.
She's got quite the daring plan here.
What are you saying? How can the dead be reborn? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single ray of moonlight. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them? You'll...
Ooh, my lens cleaning for my spectacles. I forgot I even had that.
That won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
Might want to hold on to this
it's
on this
quite
area,
simple,
so I can do
really.
my self-massages better.
First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Oh, what do you see? Please, tell me.
Your soul?
Please, tell me now!
Your divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there. In a similar way, I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even possible?
Yeah, maybe.
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before I did. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains.
Yep. Wow, she learned a lot. I love this. She's a very smart cookie.
Whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait,
more or less.
Is that what you meant when you said you wouldn't leave alive?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. That
That's-
power shall protect the land and quietly blend into
That's
it,
where the Kavaki came
awaiting
from.
my soul's return in the future.
That's where the Kavaki came from.
However, I cannot do this on my strength alone. I would need your help to do this. So I'm
That's where
humbly
the
asking for
now
your
we know where the
assistance.
Kavaki came from. If it wasn't present in Tevat before, that's
dear
where it came from
sister,
now.
You need not
Makes
be
sense
so
now.
formal.
Everything looks back.
As I said before,
Somebody
we
here
are
was a
but
fan of
remnants
Chrono
of a
Trigger.
bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end
That's
here
definitely
in
gotta
this
be the voice of
dungeon?
Afia Yu.
Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's
I
right.
can toss this because this thing's not
Actually,
retracting.
I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by 2 older sisters all the time? Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world, too.
Is it so wrong to be the youngest sibling?
How could I say
so
no to
terrible,
that?
I should say. Yeah, you get nagged by elders all the damn time, but still.
Can it?
But then again, I was the middle child, so I wouldn't know how that feels exactly.
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request. The Frost Moon is rightfully yours, and it remains intact.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand me, Columbina. I was just thinking back on the years that the 3 of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. The Frost Moon Scions, your lovely, kindly friends. For the 3 of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. It is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them, and save not cry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the 3 of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon.
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we proceed.
Certainly. What is it?
Why do you cover your eyes?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon
Hi.
the world.
Aw. What up?
I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings.
How you doing, little girl?
Seal my
I
heart.
love my bed so much, I know.
Until I could return to my true home.
Oh,
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and precious things. Like the smiles on your friends' faces. Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes, take a look at the world around you, and see your friends. I'm sure that you know this already, given that you long to return, but that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
Thus begins the ritual of bequeathing. I have a flashback to the one movie from back like in 2000 or early mid 2000s I mean, it's just I can't remember what it was called. It was about a bunch of you know, male witches.
We once were the song sung for eternity, but now it is you who must continue to sing.
We once were the
who empowered
tides in
by
the great
having
river of time,
their
but
parents
now we
bequeathing them their
subside,
power to them.
and you arise.
We
I
were the
can't remember the hell what the name of it was.
messengers of madness
It eventually
and
come to me.
inspiration.
Or
And
maybe I'll
now,
have to Google it.
The lies have faded, and your truth must endure.
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must return to be with those who smile when they see your face.
What? Okay, is this here? Quite the incantation. It's like as if they were prepared to do this for a long time to do this. Oh, their markings have disappeared.
Is it done?
Yes. We have transferred the authority over all 3 moons to Columbina Hyposelenia. From this moment on, she is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess.
Question is,
of this world.
will she be able to ever free them from their prison? Now that they have no divine authority, are they even able to live for long periods of time?
Thank
That's my
you.
question.
Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hyposelenia.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the 3 moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance will still take place.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives. Canon and I will be by your side the whole way.
We have one final request, Columbina.
All
Could
right.
you use the 3 moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever called home.
Of course. Gladly. Sonnet.
Yes.
Don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No, Hypo. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me, I won't be afraid.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell to my body, too. May it become the moonlight that keeps Nodcry company through the long years ahead. So this is why Notcry was not always home to Kuvaki. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land, and only this land. Kuvaki responds to me because it is me, my body, answering the call of my soul. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul, which I am about to leave here to guide me.
I told you, folks, man, time travel shenanigans.
Oh,
Doctor
power
would be surprised. Would be so, you know,
I,
so thrilled.
Columbina Hyposelenia, lay
Although the
aside
Doctor
my
Who stuff might be a
body.
little more shenanigans
Let
than
it be
this.
cast into the
far
dark
as I know.
night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Sleep, sleep now, my dear little dove. May flowers and lovely dreams bloom by your window. Ah, so that's what she's actually singing in Trent. Oh, little dove, child of the moon. Though dust may stain your fair white feathers, though you lie down at night in a warm embrace, may the moon be with you in your slumber. It's a really nice tune. I'm not much one for poetry, sadly. I lack the creativity for it. I used to have it, but somewhere along between a childhood and adulthood, I lost it. Not sure how either, and I always mourn the fact that I did lose it.
I see 2 fingers, and a look of sheer terror on your face.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain as sharp as ever.
Alright, I think this might work better.
Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma? It seems that even time itself is no match for your medical skills.
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized the immense toll that the ritual would take and purposely set aside some of her power in the past to protect Nefer's eyes when this moment arrived. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems that this time, Columbina has shouldered that burden on our behalf.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, she was clearly so perceptive. She knows us well. She knew exactly how we would think and what we would try.
Now the question is, how am I going to get this to
Despite being
actually
separated by
move
time
forward
and
in
space,
the way I want
we're
it to?
seeing the same possibilities and seizing the same opportunities.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance we can do something, we'll fight to make it happen.
I kind of want to use this like a table tray, but it sits too low for me to even do that, so there's no way I can use it as a table tray as I originally intended to use it for. Oh well. But still, I need that extra space to get in without constantly hitting my knee on something, so one half of the mission accomplished.
We now have, let's figure out our next moves.
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't have Hatman being powered down for nothing.
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we begin?
Everyone exchanges looks, then starts discussing a plan of an attack. Alright, give me a moment, folks. I'm gonna go do my Morning hygiene. I kind of forgot to do that. BRB, give me about 2 minutes. Sorry about that, folks. I would have been done sooner, but I had a cut on my nose. I had to take care of that. I don't know how well, I originally didn't know how I got, but I've just remembered how I got it, and I'm surprised it just only started to bleed now since it didn't bleed for the last 2 days. Kind of peculiar in that regard, I tell you, folks. The battle ahead is filled with unknowns. No one can say how strong Dotori's grasp of the Rumon's power is. But you are not about to admit defeat. Everyone is united and knows that no single person can accomplish the task ahead alone. Your only chance of victory relies on everyone working together. And just maybe, as a team, you can reach the moon and bring your own long-lost friend back to safely back.
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. All right.
Oh my gosh, she does
we'll
that.
do our
You know,
part
I'm
too.
gonna get back to my work.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power. But I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
Sure does, doesn't it, buddy?
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached
Me?
the Hexen Circle.
I'm just kidding, I do too, but
Yeah,
I
could have been
fake
faking
it
it for
until
the
I
whole
make
meeting
it.
for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh.
That's why you should say.
Really? I'm so
This is
sorry.
adorable.
I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it.
Still, that was much more in my comfort zone
Because of
than
this
I am
conversation,
here.
people think that these two
At
are
least
like
in
a secret
Mondstadt,
couple or
you can
something.
cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we
Alright.
don't pull this off, Tevat's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
Well, she says
It's a
so, you
shame.
know.
Don't
So-
put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the
She
past.
says it so
But
flippantly.
it also gave us you, didn't it?
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
Alright, where should I put these,
I
though?
thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build, I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dotori is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau, and now this. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagrai. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as long as possible.
Okay, I
If
can
Miss
put these
Sandroni's
here. That'll be
calculations
fine.
are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return. It's up to us to slow Dotori's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No.
A little bit.
I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd imagined.
Well,
She's
yeah.
she's
The way things
enjoying
are
it a
going,
little
I
bit.
might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always like to be prepared.
Nicole shares her plan with Barker, who was pleasantly surprised.
Wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously, thank you.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. To humbly serve as a reliable and responsible guide.
Yeah, right. You're beaming,
Anyway,
girl.
Knight
You're
of
absolutely
Boreas,
glowing.
please accept this gift in recognition of your great virtue. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
Oh, is it raining already? Time to talk to the marionette again. Alright, oh, I can't change party, can I? Darn it. I was hoping I would be able to, but it's okay. The little Cinderella automaton.
Sandrone, how are things going?
Glad you asked. You
Quite
two are about to
the
become the first
exquisitely
people
designed
to lay
android,
eyes
too.
upon my masterpiece.
Clank, clank, people. Clank,
Or
clank.
should
That's
that
all
be
I'm
the
gonna say.
first person and the first, specter?
Hey!
Whatever. Come, feast your eyes on this.
She really does love tooting her horn, though. I like that. Woman with confidence.
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important connections. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side. And then, we can finally bring Columbina back.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right?
Ugh, you're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a highly complex algorithm capable of constructing a framework of rules. Ugh, whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know is the formula must be completed before we can bring Columbina back.
Got it.
I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication device like so. And... there. Now you can check in on my progress.
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Sandrone.
About time you recognized my genius. Took you long enough. Anyway, that's all for
Well,
me.
she's had 500
You should
years.
check on the others if you have time.
And the previous
sure we don't have any
foundations
things
set
in
by
the
her
chain.
creator, as well as her creator's
To you,
rival.
but close supervision is a common practice in the Fatui. Not looking to catch anyone out. I just care about everything going smoothly. That's all. I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running, so I need you to be my second pair of eyes in the meantime.
Alright. Time to talk to some companions. No surprise it's raining right now.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you staring at?
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter 1 minute, Miss Moonchanter the next.
Yes, and? Are either of those incorrect?
Not as such. It's just that I simply call you Nefer nowadays.
Uh-huh. That's my name. What's your point?
The point is I don't add any honorifics or titles.
Meaning what?
That maybe we're on friendlier terms now than we used to be.
Is that how you see it? and I thought I was the one with eye damage.
Never! Wilma!
She's being a coup today.
Paimon, traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things going? Did you manage to get some rest?
Don't worry about me. I won't slow us down.
And I give my all to ensure our victory. Ah, yes. Allow me to give you two a quick checkup. All done. You're both in good shape.
Alright, let's see. We're lucky to have your support, so thank you both.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this battle against Dottore, so make sure to get some rest in first.
Paimon will keep an eye on him, don't you worry.
I'm glad to hear it. Take good care of yourself, too, Paimon.
Sure thing.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now looking very well defended.
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, it sounds like they've reached an agreement.
Hold on, wait, what? Golden Flame.
The situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone will have at least some degree of protection.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
Thanks for your concern, I'm doing alright.
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will be in charge of Nasha Town. As Dottore's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction. But we will do our best to hold our position.
We've fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different. So don't worry about us. Focus on fighting Dottore.
I think I got my setup a little bit better now. I mean, for now at least, this is gonna be, this will have to do. At least I think so, folks. I think so. Alright. Moving along.
As Dottore's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction. But we will do our best to hold our position.
We've fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different. So don't worry about us. Focus on fighting Dottore.
Alright, let's see what they say.
Don't worry about me. I won't slow us down.
Never worried
And
about
I
you
give
doing
my
that for a
all
second.
to ensure our victory.
Traveler, Paimon, a pleasure to see you both.
Pleasure to see you too, Flames.
How's everything coming along?
Fairly well, if I do say so myself.
Okay, now I can get to self-massaging. I think I got
Personally,
everything set up for
I
now.
am ready to
I'll probably
confront
do a little more
Dottore head-on.
private later when it comes to mine.
You sound much more serious than usual.
Oh, there we are.
To be honest,
Self-massages are
I
the
am not
best.
usually fond of
I'd say the best.
exercising my full strength.
Get a massage
for
for
one
my
thing, it's
beautiful lady.
hardly
Be the
conducive
best
to
period, bar
maintaining a
none.
low profile.
Alright.
Besides, I believe
Dang
one
it.
should have the right to choose when to show their hand.
Elbow.
I am conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us. Anything to boost our chances of victory.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
Alright, let's see here. Most at ease
I
indeed.
consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to seeing you both in your element during the battle.
Hostiles incoming. Are these the doctor's minions?
Here they come. That's quite a horde.
As we expected.
Get ready, everyone. Take your positions and prepare to engage.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
I was hoping to change my party up at least for the fight. Dang it. Nope, don't get to do that, huh?
Bombs away!
Alright.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Observe. Nightfall.
That was over relatively quick.
With one heart, we pray. Forest, protect us.
The mystery unravels.
These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group.
Excuse me?
Love it when the waifus are get along so well. All right, now
Coming to be. Ha. A turning point in fate. Get back. That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it?
Well, yeah, and then to cut the conversation short, is it because what? I don't know, because I demolished that too quickly. Alright.
For the everlasting forest, leave this place.
The night cometh. Be silent. People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend.
Always. Oh, good. He decides to come to us.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the works.
I gotta say, the voice actor does a real good job of
I must
voicing him.
thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all. And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world is informed of the arrival of their new god.
Ooh. There, ooh, get that massage done. Ooh, right. Alright, take out the false moon. I was hoping to change my team composition for this fight in particular. Oh, he just hit apart this false sky, too. This is going to get interesting, to say the least. Wasn't expecting the boss fight just right now.
Experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
With one heart, we pray. Forest, protect us.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Be silent.
Pathetic. That's more like it. Some results of to dust. Entropy bends. Water jet!
Receive my blessing.
Did you honestly think
It
that
all
would
adds
hit
up.
me? First, like an ant in my palm.
Are you?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Lush as the moonlight.
Entropy bends to me.
Yeah, I'm having none of that, pal.
Can't hide the truth.
Oh. Reverse direction Uno on me, huh?
You poor lost lamb. By the frost,
Wipe out! Openings on purpose.
Seek within.
Confident. With the marrow of the three moons.
Says this little punk.
Behold the false moons fall.
Level 90. Well, damn. No, I'm just oh, I am at level 90. Okay, never mind. Didn't think it was gonna be a level 90 boss though.
It all ends up. Scurrying off to next.
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph.
Oh great, now I gotta figure out which direction I'm
I shall
going.
pray for our victory. Branch into song.
Entropy bends to me.
I could care less if it does, pal. You know what I'm still gonna do? I'm still gonna wreck her shop.
No more lies.
Pathetic.
Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, hello there.
You go.
Oh, I thought he was going to reverse my direction again. Apparently not.
It all adds up.
Moon's rim. Such a simple attack, and you're already.
That's all you got, pal? Come on.
Be annihilated. That which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
Pathetic. My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates from you. And you have a choice there. Obey, and I can release them. An excellent deal, if you ask me. Won't you consider it?
Ow. How the hell did I not dodge that? Oh, because I was trying to scratch my head when this shit was going down.
I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with, but it appears that none of them have come to fruition. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, where is Sandrone? Or are you trying to buy time for her? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. two highly incongruent personalities, and yet they share a deep
Yeah, they are incongruent, but doesn't mean
Speaking
they
of
can have a
Columbina,
connection.
I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the Fatui. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand what I could have done to upset her so much. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family.
It's
But
how
alas,
she treated
grew to
others is what
dislike
she grew to dislike.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. This world is rotten
Nah,
to the
it's
core.
you who are
And
rotten
then
core.
there's you.
You can only blame so much on
You
the fact
had
that you
every
probably
opportunity
weren't
to
born with
reach
any
the
form of
right
empathetic
conclusion.
abilities whatsoever.
The thought of
But you
killing
refuse
off
to try to
like
at least
this.
commit to being empathetic.
But I maintain that I approached you in good faith, so I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
Huh?
Sounds like you heard that one.
Sandrone, what a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd join us all the way up here.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone? But the formula hasn't finished running yet.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you, who I must say is a good example of an opportunity gone to waste.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance, and you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den. So yes, it's an utterly wasted opportunity.
And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of your mouth?
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. But since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver platter, I can simply bring it forward in the schedule.
All right. Moving pretty fast for a big, for a gargantuan automaton. For a big burly automaton for that, man.
Is this your life's work? This piece of trash?
Wouldn't surprise me if she was a catalyst user and she used her fist to fight. I mean, assuming she ever becomes a player character. I doubt she will.
Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
Oh, well, I guess there goes that idea, folks. Looks like she's not gonna be playable.
Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really.
But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Not yet, I haven't. I can still
now
fight.
You see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to pieces. However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now, it is time for you to take your place by my side. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. What is stopping you from embracing a new world of endless possibilities?
Your lack of any form of compassion.
Not in the mood to talk? As you wish.
That's what, my friend.
You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to share her research with them. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me, she had to go.
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped. And I think Sandrone would surprise you too.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust other people.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it?
That's a good question.
It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
Okay, I can see where... I don't know where Barker's power comes from. I thought he was just a no-human.
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
I get her where her power comes from the iridescent moon. But Fireface, I'm not sure, folks. Maybe there's something I'm missing in the lore. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that and fight me at the same time, pal.
The moon will never be yours.
turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
She shall open her eyes. Then she has some lovely pair of eyes.
It's been too long. I'm back.
Alright, now it's time to wreck his shop, son. Round 3. Fight.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, you're quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you drown.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Water jet!
Pathetic.
Go!
Short cooldown than usual.
You cannot face me. Enough! The first, like an ant in my palm.
I grant you the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weird.
It's over, Dottore!
Nice try, dude.
Time to pay for your heinous crimes!
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
Our future is...
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness.
Where do you think you're going, pal?
Everlasting as the moon.
Ooh, haha. Oh, we're going bullet hell, are we? I played bullet hell games, pal. You ain't got nothing on this.
So close. I was so close to the new.
So true.
Why is that bit so fucking
Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
Alright, the climactic clash. Huh? Yep. Cutscene, bruh. This is what the current, where the story's at, the current one, yeah.
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen.
Wasn't expecting a quick time event here. Although compared to Time Gal, that's trivial in comparison. Now that was a brutal QTE game right there. One of them probably more brutal than that was probably the original Dragon Lair for the arcade.
Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
Alright, time to grab out the handkerchiefs, folks.
Article 2, Sean. Article 2, Section 4. Constitution.
Article 2, I remember, deals with the executive branch. Section 4, which one's that one?
Article 2, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution establishes the grounds for impeachment, stating that the President, Vice President, and all civil officers can be removed from office for conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. This section defines the specific offenses that warrant removal and applies to federal officials.
Yeah.
This is the reason why that Bannon said they were going to jail if they won the midterm elections right here.
Well, yeah, I mean, also just so you know, technically speaking, even if a person's convicted of a felony, they still can technically run for the office of presidency. I know it's a weird loophole, but
Yeah, but he's already the president, so he can't run if he's already the president.
I know that. But I know it's just that I often hear people say that felon can't run for president of the United States, and unfortunately, I have to point out to them. Sadly, in the Constitution, it does allow that.
Including federal judges. That means
I know.
Supreme Court justice as well.
I know. It says any public officer. That includes the Supreme Court.
The reason why they're ramping up the violence and stuff is so that way they can declare martial law before the midterm elections, so that way they can postpone.
Yeah, that's been a playbook in every authoritarian government since, well, time immemorial, I would have to say.
But
Not the value returned to Nash Town.
The thing of it is the midterm election.
Indeed. The scars left on Notcry by the doctor slowly begin to heal.
I'm voting socialist.
After learning of the crisis' end, people gradually return to Notcry.
I'm voting
And the frost moon in the sky also remains within this world.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
No.
What are you
The
trying,
world's
children?
name is Tibet. Notcry is the most recent region. It's the most Notcry is the current region, huh?
You said vent, right?
No. Tibet is the name of the world.
Oh, Tibet.
Mm-hmm.
Is it T-I-V-E-T?
Tibet is the name of the world. Notcry is one of the regions in. More specifically, it's the name of the region where the moon, the world's moons were originally formed from.
I really need to get back in the game.
It's got an amazing lore. I shit you not, man. It's like Tolkien levels of. I could tell the writers for this for this game were heavily inspired by the likes of authors such as Tolkien and or name your Chinese or Japanese equivalent to Tolkien, and they were probably heavily inspired by those guys.
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also, can I go buy a sugar sculpture today?
That the Democrats are aiming for
just
Article
one?
2, Section 4 by the time the
All
comes.
right. I suppose
Yeah.
today is a special day after all. Almost like a festival.
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha Express here! Post-disaster report. Nasha Town reborn beneath a new moon. The voyage begins today. The future looks bright thanks to the League. Want a
In other
copy?
words, basically,
I knew things would be different, but I didn't think that would include the moon.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess? Who's saying that? The Frost Moon Scions?
Anyways.
Well,
they just made that
Britain didn't declare war until after the invasion of France, to be accurate. Even then, it was already too late.
Not just Britain and France, all Scandinavia.
I know that, dude.
All the little countries.
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned, the moon's still in the sky and it's business as usual. Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab ourselves a free meal while we're here?
Yeah.
Are you a convert now?
Yeah.
Or are you just here for the free lunch?
Hitler wasn't that incompetent.
Come on,
Not
what
even
does
close.
it matter? After everything we've all
Yeah,
just
he served
been
in the
through?
military, so he at least understood basics of military
smells
power,
good.
of military
all right, that's
combat
it. I'm
and
hungry.
strategy. So
Time to eat.
there's that. And plus, not to mention, Hitler was more ideological driven, whereas in the case of Trump, it's utterly ego driven from years of being never told no.
So, I see things going one of three ways. Like I said, it could either end up in civil war, which is.
Come on! We gotta get there early, or there won't be any good spots left! Shh, keep it down. This is a residential area. What if people are still sleeping?
Why is it so noisy outside?
Yeah, they have about 800 billion of our treasure bonds, I think, if I'm right, or some shit like that. But if you combine Europe and Japan, it'd be a total of 800 billion of our bonds, more accurately, if memory serves me right. Sure, you don't need five more minutes.
That's okay. My mom was pretty much awake anyway. It's been so long since we last had a chance to relax, huh? Feels like time is moving slower than usual. What about you? Did you rest well?
Well enough. I somehow wasn't as sleepy as I expected.
Still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Or is it about what Dotori said to you?
A bit of everything, I think.
Okay, if you say so. But don't push yourself, alright? Let Paimon know if you need to talk. What we just went through was a lot. It's totally normal if you need some time to get back in your groove. Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was part of Columbina's soul or something. Still, Paimon kind of misses Luanatar somehow. Anyway,
It's okay, Paimon. She might come back.
Great.
Right.
So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to contain this disaster, and in the end, we made it. So, chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself.
You gotta love Paimon. You're not usually this sharp when you've just woken up.
Hey, don't poke fun. You should be glad that Paimon's growing as a person.
Sorry. On a more serious note, I bet you were worried about me again, weren't you?
Paimon didn't think you'd mention it.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. She was worried sick about you.
So I heard.
Well,
I
if you
understand
really
anything.
want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better be ready to splash out on a lavish meal.
Anything for you, my treat.
Okay. Paimon's full now.
Are you sure? Snacks will be served shortly.
Huh? Oh, well...
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Morning, Yehuda. Here for some breakfast?
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was mostly worried you might forget what day it was today. So, I came over to remind you. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. Don't let anyone catch you hiding at the back and nodding off during the League meeting.
Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone.
True. You know, I'm surprised that all these competing groups are actually coming together to try to solve things together. Definitely a first for Nodcry.
Well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. After that, surely even the most self-interested people have to realize that going it alone isn't worth the risk, right?
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly convinced that people are gonna get with the program.
Can you blame her though?
But if she's so pessimistic about it, why'd she agree to be the Curatorium's representative in the League?
Oh, I know it's a bad idea to do cliffhangers, folks. But first things first, I know it should be about roughly time for me to do this again, so we're going to take a 30-minute pause, 30-minute pause, depending on how long it takes for my little girl to decide that she's had enough and wants to come back in after being in the bone-chilling cold. Going to do a 20-minute, oh damn, I was right, it is negative temperature with the wind chill. We're going to take a short reprieve, go grab snacks, touch some snow depending on where you live at. You touch some grass or snow, mingle with near and dear ones, and we shall reconvene then. And with that, break! Well, folks, looks like that walk lasted a lot less longer than I thought it would originally. Now, while you all gather around, I'll do a little eat my lunch here. Alright, everyone. Now you're ready? Let's do it.
Probably 'cause even though Unity sounds like a pretty far-fetched idea, the benefits it would bring make it worth a shot. I think things will work out, though. I swear, Not Cry feels like one big family now with everything that's happened. More than it used to, anyway.
Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like plenty of other people agree, too. Just listen to the bustling streets!
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the evacuees have been coming back in droves. Life's slowly returning back to normal. Which means my workload's probably gonna shoot back up. Were you about to head out? There's still some time before the ceremony begins, you know.
Yeah! We were gonna take a stroll around the square and say hi to some friends first.
Sounds good. See you later then.
These are bounties. If you want to negotiate prices, drink or some information.
Here's the thing.
Either way, I'd be
Our drink recommendations? Well, for starters, I recommend you drink less.
Alright, there we are. Lunch finished.
Here's the thing. You can't live life without a little spice.
Man, they weren't kidding when they say a mustache is a flavor saver.
Please accept today's boon. Have a nice day.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Or is that Inepa handing out food for the Frost Moon Scion?
No, your eyes are working fine.
Hello
fine.
there. Would you like a feast of the moon
While
along
this
with
is
some
happening,
snacks of the day?
I'll go ahead and wash my bowl.
What's new, Inepa? It was only a few days ago when we last saw you, but it looks like you've joined the Frost Moon Scions in that time. And I know too?
What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help. Duh.
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We responded to Lama's request for support. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through the hard days ahead.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Kamkake Crab Shop style!
You gotta love I know. Great work, I know.
Enough! Did you hear that? The Traveler said I did good. The Traveler!
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you with compliments, too.
No way!
Yeah.
Well,
Never give it between a girl and
shut down quickly.
Yeah, never give it between a girl and her
I need
and her
something to get me
desserts.
through the hard times too, you know. Mom!
Yes, dear. Go right ahead.
Excuse me. Could I take a photo with the robot lady? She helped us get safely out of Notcrack.
Android,
and
not
she helped us get back
robot.
home too. She's the best.
Of course she is. And since I'm the whiz kid who built her, that makes me even better than best, right?
But you still
That's
like
not how
snacks,
superlatives work, but
Oops.
whatever.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there is better.
I'll take the picture.
Thank you.
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big shots here.
What? Let's see. Did he say Iuga?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Ilua. Oh, it's not even pronounced as a hard G. Ilua, right?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master Ilua.
Yep, it is, apparently.
All in good time. Socializing is a step-by-step journey.
This is
You're
correct.
much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
Does it matter?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. My friends do not understand my habits. There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone who is upright, cares about other people, and can realize their self-worth through group action.
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. All the Lightkeepers agree that you're a very promising young man. That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe delegating such important work to you.
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
My apologies. I am not in the habit of bringing water with me when I go out.
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way, who else is part of this?
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Notcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frostmoon Scions, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, a representative of the Voynich Guild, and even someone from the adorable Krumkake craft shop. I'm sure you will find speaking with them to be a genuine pleasure.
If you say so. I've never done this work before, so I'm honestly a little scared of making mistakes. But I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers,
only fools are cocksure
I
about
want to
everything.
make Notcry a more welcoming place.
An admirable
Not the good
attitude to
kind of
take.
fool either.
The beacons are lit, Itlua. We're but one step away from breaking through the blizzard. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland into an Elysium. This is unprecedented for Notcry. An opportunity not to be missed.
Yeah. You're right. I'll do my best.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived. Let's go, shall we?
Alright, now... Oh, might as well.
You look so cool when you fly, Miss Robot, and when you use your spear too.
I wouldn't call that a spear. I'd call that more like
And
a
even though you took my snacks,
a
it's
tree
pretty cool
a
that you
tree
can build stuff
chainsaw.
like this. You've got so many
a
inventions.
tree buzzsaw.
It's amazing.
A tree trimmer is more accurate.
Also,
Maybe.
Micah, we need to go now.
1 second!
Please take this Feast of the Moon, as well as some snacks. Share them with your mother and your lovely family.
Ooh, time to see what's going on here. What's this? A Melusine here? Huh. Where'd that guy run off to? Oh, you're looking for something? Oh, huh? Oh yeah, I'm looking for this guy. The Angies. Been chasing him from Yilong Wharf all the way to Nasha Town. Let's just say he's a friend of mine. And there are lots of things we could talk about together. So many things, in fact, that I think it's best to drag him back to Fontaine so we can sit down and have a nice long chat. Theoretically, he should be right in town right now. So why can't I find him? Probably because of the crisis that just happened at the moment ago. That's probably why. Just going on a limb.
Wow! Everyone's here!
Mm-hmm. You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, we're doing great. Thanks. Well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my mind from boredom. Can't drink a drop of alcohol while I'm waiting for my wounds to heal.
Of course, the booze sound is always
a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find out?
He just knows you all too well, Varka. Just knows you all too well.
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these years away, Grandmaster.
Dan's been years?
Yeah,
well,
you
5
can say
years
that
since we
again.
started this game, so
Every
yeah.
time I get news from Mondstadt, it makes me want to go back and see the place for myself. Honestly, once things are wrapped up here, I think it'll be time to head back home.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
Paimon can float, so she doesn't need it.
I'll just listen from the back. It's fine.
You're taking this pretty seriously, huh, Durin?
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in official settings.
This is
Soak
true.
it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line. Actually, I know just the thing. You can debrief the Knights of Favonius for me.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
Wait.
I can knight
Look
you.
what-
Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking?
Hey man,
I
Noelle
really
was in
can't
line
tell.
first. She got done
You'll have to
dirty,
figure
folks.
this one out for
She got done
yourself.
dirty. 5
It'll be
years
a
and
good
she
learning
still hasn't been knighted.
experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my capacity as Voynich Guild representative.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots? Guess I'm not the only one then.
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them the importance of unity and cooperation.
Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already. Wait, Boss is looking kinda drowsy too. What's up with her?
Come on, get this
Yeah.
speech over with already.
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we persevere through the storms ahead as we sail towards a new era of prosperity, freedom, and hope.
All
Looks
right.
like we'll have more opportunities to travel in the future.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot you are. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the Curatorium to act as your host. We have a busy schedule, not to mention an international network of contacts to manage.
That'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehoda well in advance. And if she's not available, I can simply ask Ashru.
You... So giving my employees extra workload isn't enough for you? You're really going to drag my cat into this too?
Why not?
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever increasing your employees' workloads?
That's a bold statement. Are all the Frost Moon Scions feeling more audacious now that your moon goddess has returned?
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. That includes both you and me. As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are learning how to thrive independently, without relying on the moon goddess. It is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are trying towards that end.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
I like the word
good
try. It's nice and non-committal. You can opt out at any time and still say you tried.
You don't see a bright future for the Frost Moon Scions? Or did you mean the League?
I'm just not as optimistic as you.
Nope, she's always more pragmatic, if anything else.
The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stubborn and enterprising as you. But Nodcry's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most of them don't enjoy answering to a leader, or even listening to reason.
Well, that's where you and your methods come in. Unless the Curatorium of Secrets is only here for appearances.
For now, yes. And that won't change until this venture becomes worth my while.
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I barely break even. But I'll grant that it's a good start for Nodcry.
Then maybe it's worth a try.
All right, you can stop now. Or do I have to join the Frost Moon Scions before you'll get off my back?
I love these two's chemistry, interactive chemistry.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
Natland specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
Alright, let's see.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
Natland specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
Okay, I got the gist of what she was saying.
You'd be very welcome to join us.
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard work! What are you chatting about?
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload. Also, she's considering joining the Frost Moon Scions.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Leave it to Nicole.
Nicole? Wait, where are you? Aren't you gonna show up today?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. I'm sorry, Paimon. I can hear how disappointed you are. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is a far cry from what they are at their core.
This is true.
Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you have a special line of communication with the great mage herself.
Okay.
Well, we
Has
have
something
Queen.
happened?
No,
She's referring to
or-
Alice.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Is there something we should be watching out for?
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still running smoothly. Besides, it's good to chat once in a while if we want to maintain our friendship.
You could have just said so. Haven't got all worked up for nothing. Still, the best friendships are built through face-to-face interaction, you know. It's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there and just talking to thin air.
All right, fair point. I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Mind if I ask what's keeping you occupied?
Yeah. Any update on that crisis at the world's borders?
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's thoroughly exhausted. But they did finally get things back under control. Still, we can't let our guard down yet. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier to detect from the outside universe. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule her Mondstadt vacation plans. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when many new variables are emerging, and the situation is changing constantly. Plus, most of this change is for the worse. We have to remain vigilant and ensure that the embers of chaos are not rekindled. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it was still aligned with the Light Realm, I never gave it a second thought.
Yeah.
It looks like I'll have to examine the connections between phenomena I observe more closely in the future.
Sounds like you got a lot on your plate.
Just doing my duty. It's more or less second nature by now. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the substance from which angels were formed. Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be much more satisfying in person.
Dang, Skippy Willy.
By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim credit or anything, but my pride demands that I at least mention it. They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with some very special enhancements.
Oh, so that's what kept our friends safe when Dotori trapped them.
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes.
I see. Thank you.
I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you cannot perceive. Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. If not, you know what they say, no news is good news. Oh, my angelic instincts are tingling. They say you should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Alright, moving along to the docks. To the docks, fool, to the docks.
Are the winds of freedom too strong?
Make it quicker. It's not gonna break total immersion.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy. Are you heading back together?
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened to cross paths at the harbor.
How are you holding up?
Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations, and things entrusted to her by valued friends.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
The knave is catching on to the
Maybe I'm just a
balladeer.
good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter. For that, you have my gratitude.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle, even giving her life in the process. She's the one we should be thanking.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking decoy within her.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way, she could at least get him to lower his guard. Huh. She always worked like that. Always had a backup plan.
Like I said, you're not beating the allegations, dude. Arkino's a pretty sharp woman. She'll figure this out.
Well, that's why I'm
What happened
traveling
with
to
her body?
Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. Think of it as her will.
What was the request?
She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily, but also as mementos, I suppose. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date.
Does Columbina know about this?
No. I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it.
Is it also some kind of backup plan?
I can only hope so, but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes.
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. It will take time to heal, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around her. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the change we are seeing in her.
It was a good effort by all of our friends.
Huh. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is own that guy.
What are you still bumming around for? Isn't Columbina waiting for you? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about your sibling.
I'm a little nervous.
Wouldn't you be if you were in this situation?
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to unpleasant truths than the Traveler.
This
They
is true,
say
he
blood's
does.
thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. More than you need any of your friends. And I'm sure that all your real friends understand that too. No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by you and support you, whatever decision you make. Finding the truth is important.